Good morning, GC. It's Wednesday, October 25th. I'm Dalton Bell.
And I'm Caden Gregory. Let's get into today's news.
Breaking news this morning. The Simpsonia Boys restroom is closed until further notice. This is the restaurant near the front office and library. We do not know why the restrooms are closed, but until an announcement is made, you will have to take care of your business somewhere else. We spoke to history teacher Ed Richard about this tragedy. He says, quote, "What's up with the restrooms?"
SOAR rallies continue for the next 2 days. Seniors and juniors are already done. Today is all about the sophomores. Freshmen will have their rally on Thursday. Teachers, make sure you get your groups to the right rallies. They are in the Performing Arts Center. And speaking of the pack, the Masquerade Ball is coming up soon. It is the first of the seasonal events for the Independence Bank Performing Arts Center. It is scheduled for October 28th. We've mentioned before about what's happening that night. The orchestra, choir, and jazz band will perform. There will also be dancing, drinks, and snacks. The art gallery will also be open.
This announcement from Ms. Roberts. All Butter Braid fundraiser forms and money are due to her no later than Monday, October 30th. These need to be turned in as soon as possible if you want some. Butter braid bread, cinnamon rolls, or cookie dough. You can still place an order that needs to be done by Friday. Those will be delivered to you on November 17th. See Ms. Roberts if you need more info.
Teachers, this next announcement is for you. Don't forget about the staff survey and testing data meetings.
These are 2 meetings, one today and one tomorrow. Both start at 3:15 in the library. You're required to attend one of those meetings. Be sure to sign in when you get there. Consider donating new socks to a worthy cause. FCCLA is still collecting donations for the Merriman House, a local domestic violence shelter. These donation boxes are in the Commons and in the Family Consumer Science office. These socks need to be new. No used socks will be accepted. The drive runs through the end of October.
Maybe you've seen the flyers in the halls. For our next story, there is a baby wipe war happening this week. It's among SOAR classes and sponsored by FCA. The club is collecting baby wipes for the Hope Center in Mayfield, Kentucky. Their goal is 500 packs of baby wipes. The SOAR class that brings in the most will win a pizza party. These donations will benefit babies and toddlers right here in our area.
Don't forget about our SOAR goals. They are just one way you can earn rewards for everyone in the school. Freshmen are focused on reducing the number of off-in-class referrals by 50%. And all students are working to cut down the number of cell phone referrals. Here are some things to remember. Cell phones are not allowed during instructional time. This includes class time, and if you're using a hall pass, the expectation is that you leave your phone in the room. If you need to use the restroom, visit the help desk or see the nurse. Let's do our part and bring those referrals down. This ties directly into SOAR for the letter O, which is ownership. Today is Chicken Nugget Day. There will be chicken nuggets, mashed potatoes, rolls, fries, and the regular stuff you have every day. It's Red Ribbon Week, the largest campaign against drugs, alcohol, and violence in the United States.
Yesterday, we showed you the first in a series of videos about addiction and the impact it can have on your life. We continue that series today.
The organization Natural High wants you to know about the dark sides of highs and how it can change the brain's reward system.
Okay, so when you do something rewarding, dopamine, a chemical messenger in your brain, gives you a natural high. Now, over time, your brain connects positive activities, people, and things with the resulting good feelings. With each fun experience, your brain learns, creating a ranking of what makes you feel good. Drugs and alcohol can make you feel good, but they don't reward you for doing much of anything. Instead, drugs create a dopamine superhighway to the reward center of your brain. No need for actions or accomplishments to create that warm glow. You just go directly to an artificial high. As you get used to that easy superhighway, drugs move up in your ranking of what makes you feel good. With repeated use, they make it to number 1. You lose interest in the other things that make you feel good. If people or other activities get in the way, you ditch them. Your world grows smaller. Plus, if a situation is making you feel bad, if you're having problems at school or with your friends, you're tempted to just jump on that superhighway. But drugs and alcohol don't fix what's making you feel bad. By reducing your motivation to seek help and find natural ways to feel better, they make things worse. And with some drugs, you need stronger and stronger doses just to get the same good feeling. Your body gets used to the dopamine rush. You build up tolerance. You get so used to that artificially sweetened high that What used to feel like normal now feels like, ugh. Now you need drugs and alcohol just to get back to normal. You end up chasing an artificial high that's harder and harder to reach. The highs no longer feel as good. Your lows become lower. Meanwhile, two key areas of your brain are still developing. Your midbrain that loves dopamine, adventures, and emotions is more developed than the prefrontal cortex. The prefrontal cortex controls reasoning, planning, and chooses between risk and reward. That part of the brain is still developing, so it's like a car with a gas pedal to accelerate, but no brakes. Once you're speeding on that fake drug superhighway, it sure is hard to get off.
Red Ribbon Week continues through Friday. If you want to know more details about dealing with addiction, visit naturalhigh.org.
Now to Lorelei with today's weather.
Hey there, Eagles. It's Lorelei here with your weather. Today is partly cloudy and it'll reach a high of 81 and a low of 63. Thursday, it'll still be cloudy with a high of 80 and a low of 68. Then on Friday, there will be light rain in the morning and there will be partly cloudy that afternoon. The high will be 79 and the low will be 61.
Hey there, Eagles. You're watching and you're watching GCTV.
Hey GC, it's Dennis Mars with sports. Lady Eagles are moving on to round 2 of the Region 1 volleyball tournament. They swept Callaway County in round 1 last night over at McCracken. The next opponent is CCA. We will let you know how they do. If the Lady Eagles win, they will be in the finals, likely against the Lady Mustangs from McCracken. And speaking of McCracken, that is our next opponent in varsity football. Our boys host them Friday night looking for their 7th win of the season. The Mustangs just 4-5 on the season. They're coming off a loss to Daviess County. Be sure you're there Friday night to show your support. That's all for sports. Now back to you guys at the desk.
Thanks for the sports update. I'm Caden Gregory.
I'm Dalton Bell, and we'll see you here tomorrow.